Hi, I'm Eric Taylor from Bottles Fine Wine in Providence, Rhode Island, and today I'm talking about one of the world's most popular wines, Pinot Noir. No other wine causes people to wax poetic than Pinot Noir, and perhaps one of the reasons is because of its haunting, brooding flavors, its soft, silky texture, or maybe it's because it's so approachable and versatile as a food pairing wine. One of the things that I want to talk about today are the flavors of Pinot Noir, and the flavors that you can expect are flavors more like tart fruit flavors, cherries, raspberries, blueberries oftentimes, but I think what's more interesting than its fruit flavors are the non-fruit flavors that you can experience with Pinot Noir. Things that I'll call organic flavors or non-fruit flavors. Things like mushrooms or forest floor or leather. Tobacco is another one. I combine all these flavors together to what I call the Pinot funk, and I mean that in the most highly regarded of terms. To talk a little bit more about Pinot Noir and specific Pinot Noirs that I recommend, let's go to the Pinot Noir section here in the store. A wine word that I'd like to apply to Pinot Noir is fruit forward or fruitiness. I'll oftentimes use the word fruity to describe a wine where the first thing that you smell or taste is fruit, whether it's blackberries, raspberries, cherries, but a fruit forwardness or a fruitiness is the most obvious sensation that you get from the wine. This is a gross generalization, but to talk about what to expect from a Pinot Noir is where it comes from. So from the New World, you can expect a much fruitier or fruit-forward wine, and from the Old World, Europe, you can expect a wine that, has a little bit of fruit, but it has much more of the organic flavors that I talked about before. Some of my favorite Pinot Noirs in the store here are the Belgloss Myomi Pinot Noir. This is a fruit-forward style of Pinot Noir with big, bold, black cherry flavors, and it has a round, rich, full-bodied mouthfeel for a Pinot Noir. The next Pinot Noir is from the Willamette Valley in Oregon from Bethel Heights. And this is a great example of a wine that kind of bridges the gap between the Old World and the New World style. Very light and delicate, a little bit of fruit, but has some wonderful mushroomy, earthy flavors to it. Going over to France, the Chitry Pinot Noir from Bourgogne is an excellent example of a classic French Pinot Noir. Yes, a little bit of fruit, but it has great mushroomy, leathery, earthy flavors to it. And then a Pinot Noir that I just adore is the Anton Bauer Pinot Noir from Austria. This is an excellent example of a Pinot Noir that has a purity of fruit and a very light, supple, elegant body. To learn a little bit more about Pinot Noir, let's go to one of my favorite restaurants in Providence to talk about what pairs with Pinot Noir. So we talked a little bit about Pinot Noir in the store, and I am at one of my favorite restaurants in the entire world, Chez Pascal on Hope Street here in Providence. I'm talking with Kristen Januso, owner of Chez Pascal, a little bit more about Pinot Noir and more specifically about what pairs with Pinot Noir. Kristen, thank you for joining us and being a part of this video series. So I'm curious about your thoughts about what kind of foods pair with Pinot Noir?
Excellent question, sir. Well, I love Pinot Noirs, and one of the reasons why I love it so much is because it's a very versatile grape. Depending on where you get it from, can really open your palate to so many different experiences. For a lighter style or earthier style, I'll look towards France. If you want to get a little bit heavier, weightier style, we'll look towards the United States. And some beautiful, elegant ones, of course, you find in Oregon as well. But because of that, you can get so many different dynamics. You can pair things with fish, of course, and then also some lighter meats like duck and pork, one of our favorites. So there's a whole wide range of things that you can do with Pinot Noir, which is a great thing about it.
Yeah. Anything specifically that is on your menu that you feel like is a perfect pairing with Pinot Noir?
I would have to say, hands down, the bacon-wrapped pork meatloaf sandwich.
You bet.
It is really, it just goes so nicely with Pinot Noir.
Kristen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Eric. My pleasure.
Thanks. I'm here to tell you that Rieslings are not always sweet.